Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all of you out there, especially the whole entire public out there. So, welcome to our show. Like I usually said, those show it's for a specific people out there, especially people in the school bus industry. Any kind of union you are, any part of union you are a member, of course, this show is for you. But still, if you are not on any union, if you are not working in the school bus industry, you might also learn certain rules and regulation, certain words that's there in the school bus industry. You could educating yourself the same way we are educating ourselves in the school bus industry and all of our members. Remember, on 1181, I'm a member of 1181. We have at least 13 to 15,000 members in the union. What I found out a lot of people did not educating about their duty in a job, their duty in the school bus industry. A lot of people don't learn about their unions. A lot of people don't learn about the law that's been there in the labor department. Today we have a chance. Once, for a second time, I don't know if I did introduce myself, because anytime we're having a show like this, I always tell people, my name is Alex Calixte. Yes, I am a member at 1181 Union. I've been there for more than 20 years in the school bus industry. I do work for Pioneer Transportation. Guys, let me tell you, people out there, I don't get paid to do that. Should I get paid for that? Yes, I get paid for that. Who pay me? It's Jesus pay me. God pay me. Because we are brothers and sisters out there. We don't know anything about the school bus industry. We are not educating to, as a member of the union, 1111, as a member of transporting kids, transporting the future of United States of America from school to home, from home to school to the field trip. We are not informed. Certain things we don't know, especially our union. The union, I'm a member of it. 1181 Union, they are not informed me. I inform myself, I educating myself, and I come and share it with you guys, and we're gonna have to learn a lot. What is Vision Zero? That's one of those subjects we're going to talk about and discussing it. Certain things with you, you have to know. This is the first part of the video, but we will have a second part. We will have a third part. What is Vision Zero? How it affected the school bus industry in New York City. What is union? What is the Fifth Amendment of United States Constitution? What is self-incrimination? I'm going to repeat it again for you guys, and we're going to just jump to the second level. We're here to educating ourselves. Sorry if you hear a lot of noise, because where I'm at, I am at work. You could see a bus behind me, a lot of seats, bench behind me. You could hear a lot of noise, buses passing by. And where we at now, it's a direction for one way in LaGuardia Airport. You hear a lot of noise. You hear a lot of movement going on. It's also raining in New York City at this time. But this is not the point. The point is, it's what we're going to talk about. What are you going to learn? Because you hear me clearly. Once again today, guys, we're going to talk what is Vision Zero in New York City. How it affected the school bus industry in New York City. What is a union? What is the Fifth Amendment of United States Constitution? What is self-incrimination? Stay tuned. We will come back. This is the first spot. Anyone out there who has questions, if you are on 1111, any kind of union, any company, feel free. 516-871-7758. Stay tuned. I'm coming back. Okay, guys, welcome back again. So I am already telling you guys, if you hear a lot of noise, sorry, because today it's not a good day to recording show or to recording a video. Like you could hear a little bit the raining outside there because it's pouring heavy, and you could hear the noise of a bus passing by or the airplane going to land in LaGuardia. What is Vision Zero in New York City traffic? What is Vision Zero in New York City traffic? Okay, let me read some explanation for you, and I will give you more explanation, especially in the school bus industry. I'm going to read those for you, and after I read it, I'm coming to give a lot of explanation a school bus driver and escort they have to know. As a school bus driver, I receive training about Vision Zero. The company I work for, they do give me training. They do give the escort training. But those training they give, I choose myself to come and explain more stuff they do not mention in the training, or the tip the city send to the company. It does not explain exactly how it's affecting the school bus. You see, what is Vision Zero in New York City? Vision Zero is global movement and strategy aiming to eliminate traffic fatalities and serve injuries by taking a systemic approach to road safety, emphasizing that such deaths and injuries are preventable and unacceptable. The Vision Zero Network is a collaboration, non-profit campaign helping communities set and reach the goal of Vision Zero. Okay, guys. Right there is so many things mentioning just there for you as a school bus workers to alert. You see, they talking about injuries. They talking about traffic fatalities. You see, they are talking about strategy they use to impose or to stop certain things that are happening to the community because of the traffic, and something serious in the school bus industry. We could add more things to the Vision Zero, because they have a Vision Zero for the public out there. I understand, but we are part of the public. But in the school bus industry, they should have a Vision Zero, especially for the school bus industry. Okay, that's why I ask questions. How Vision Zero affecting the school bus industry in New York City? That's the best spot. That's the most important, guys. We will learn how it is affecting New York school bus industry. Even I don't tell you everything, but I will mention, I will discussing certain words, certain elements, something that's happening right there, and you will see how it's affecting the school bus industry. And when I said the school bus industry, parents, you see, it's right there. Parents, you see, lateness, accidents, you see, violations, breakfast or medication of the child in the bus, panic, reactions of parents. We will discuss everything right here. Stay tuned. I'm coming back. Don't go nowhere. The only one thing you have to know, I am not a delegate. I am not a sharp steward. I am just doing it because, guys, we are brothers and sisters in the school bus industry, and this is show us we are studying, educating ourselves to know about our union, to know about the company we work out there, to know our duty, at the same time to start learning about those contracts our union keep giving us left and right without thinking. So in a case like that, you will be able to represent many people. You will be able to go in the board union to represent people in a good faith. Okay? So like this, that's why I am not going to say beg, but I'm going to say please share those videos. Please, let's get together. Give a phone call. Get together. 516-871-7758. Stay tuned. I will come back for the third round. Let's go, guys, for the third round. Okay. The third round, I'm going to read what is a union. What is a union? A union or labor union is an organization of workers who come together to negotiate with employers over wages, benefits, and working conditions, aiming to improve their collective bargaining power and workplace environment. What is the Fifth Amendment? What is the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States America Constitution? The Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution protects citizens from government overreach and guarantee rights and criminal and civil cases. There is something called self-incrimination. Those words you have to know. You have to know the Fifth Amendment, what the Fifth Amendment gives you, especially in the school bus industry. You see, people will say, oh, what Fifth Amendment has to do with the school bus industry? Yes, you have to know the Fifth Amendment, what kind of rights it gives it to you. Self-incrimination prohibits being forced to testify against oneself. Okay. Let's go straight to a union. When we spoke the other day, I have on Facebook where we spoke about the union in general. The union is us. The union is us. But we have a board union. The board union is there to represent us. How they have this power is because we vote them. Second is because we have something called bylaws. The bylaws is allow them to decide for you in good faith. But if the bylaws give them the rights to decide for you, they cannot go and decide that behind your back and coming back and say this is what they negotiate and you have to take it. That's what a lot of people do not understand. You give them the rights to represent you. But when they go and represent you, they have to go and listening what the other party is saying and come in and tell you this is what the party is telling you. But once they have the memorandum come in and they sign, they have everybody sign, they are not representing you. You see, that's why I'm talking about the union. The union, united, sitting together, try to resolve the problem and go and put it in front of the other party. The union engage in protecting you in the job, in the work. The union have to protecting you from the employers, not to treat you in a kind of way. The union protecting you for your wages, the money you are getting paid. The union also protecting you from the environment where you work at. Everybody understand that? Everybody knows that. The union is there to take you to National Labor Board to put grievance to the company if they not represent you the way they supposed to represent you. If they not treating you the way they supposed to treating you concerning the contract we have and following what we have in the contract. But at the same time, brothers and sisters, you have to understand that the same union who's not showing you, helping you when the employer is doing something to you, you could do the same thing too if the union is not representing you the way they're supposed to representing you. They have a labor department for that. Labor department is there. You could go and put a complaint. If you stay tuned to the next section with me, I will bring National Labor Board. When you feel like a union do not represent you the way they're supposed to represent you, you could call and put a complaint. You could send a grievance letter or a grievance. We spoke about grievance already. If you don't remember, or if you wasn't see or wasn't participate on the show we had before, go back in YouTube, type Radio Citadel Inter grievance form, and they will give you all of those shows about grievance, about the First Amendment, everything else you want to know. Stay tuned. I'm going to bring you more information about Vision Zero, and I will bring you also the telephone of a National Labor Board. And self-incrimination, next step, I will come and talk about self-incrimination. You have to know that's very important in the school bus industry. Okay guys, I'm back again. Right now I'm going to give you the National Labor Board. Like you're always saying, like people always saying Labor Board, Labor Board. Okay, if you want to put a complaint, if you want to put a grievance for a union that's misrepresenting you, so you know when there is a misrepresenting and a law in the New York State law or United States labor law, they call it unfair labor practice. Unfair labor practice. You could call National Labor Board 212 264 0300. 212 264 0300. I'm going to repeat again. 212 264 0300. Okay, guys. Now let's get inside our business in the school bus industry. Guys, the Vision Zero in New York State and New York City caused a lot of damage. It's affecting a lot of people, especially who the Vision Zero affecting the most. We could say it's us, the drivers. But let's start about the lateness. A lot of parents, a lot of people complaining about a school bus driver being late, or late, was late, were late. The only one thing, when you open television, when you open, they're talking about the school bus driver that doesn't make it on time. What's that mean for you? It means the kids are getting school not on time. The school do not start on time. And the children, sometimes they have to take medication. At the school, do not take their medication, some of them. And some of them have to eat in the school, eating breakfast. And look at the parents. Parents sometimes need you to get there on time to pick up children for them to go to work. So they are getting to work late. This is a part of the damage the Vision Zero start giving out there. Why? Because the street is too narrow. They have a lane. The lane they have on the pavement for the bikes, for the motorcycles. They have line for the pedestrian to walk past by. They also have the city bus line, where no one, if you are not a school bus, and a school bus, you have a specific time to be on it. So all of those traffic light, stop, the bump, you see, the light, they have the red light, the speeding light, the marker on the street, the bumper, reducing the street, making a bus driver to be late. Sometimes you try to make the turn, you try to make a movement, or maybe, you know, try to get close to let another car pass by, and you're scared, you're afraid, because you might take a SOMOS, a violation that's just slowing down the traffic, making a school bus driver late in the school. This is a kind of damage that's due in the school bus industry once it's coming to pick up on time or drop on time. The Vision Zero, of course, do that in the school bus industry. Okay, let's move on what another way. Let me explain you. Being picking up kids late. This is how it might be affecting some children out there. Last year, I was dropping a child, and while I'm dropping this child, and the mother is rushing coming by the door because I was very late, and just threw the medication on her mouth right there in front of the door and give her what I said, "But driver, what are you doing?" I said, "No, I caught on traffic." And she got pissed off, she got shaking. She said if she didn't take the medication at a certain time, she could drop and die. So this is very important, guys. And this is the damage. This is how it's affecting how it's affecting the school bus industry. Okay, we're talking about latest accident. A lot of accidents on the street. The street is too close. You are driving now with bicycle line. You are traveling with where they make the pedestrian crosswalk larger than the way it used to be. You have to be careful. New York City becoming the worst city in United States of America, where they have a lot of people, overpopulated, a lot of people on the street, a lot of people riding a bike. So, hey, sometimes it's not even your fault. You get into an accident, people hitting you, or you might be by turning you hit someone. You have to be careful. Be careful, be careful. A lot of accident because the street is too narrow for you to turn. By the time to turn, you already half all the way up because the street is closed. You have to back up sometimes. This is not a joke in New York City. Violations. We speak about violations. Violations in the school bus industry. Violations, red light. A lot of traffic light have camera down. Speeding. Bump. You cannot drive in the city bus. You cannot pass by in the crosswalk. You have to be careful. A lot of songs. A lot. Now they're talking about obstructions. Obstruction in the school bus industry. I spoke about it already. Clean your plate. If your plate bent, return it. Let the management know. Let the mechanician, let your substitute know. Anything cover. Obstruct. Obstruct means blockage. Obstruct your plate. That means something that's blocking your plate to not having a visual out there. For the law enforcement to not reading your plate. Check it. Okay? So, vision zero cause a lot of things. We talk about breakfast of the kids in the school. And we talk about medication already. Well, panicking. The vision zero out there make a lot of panic out there for a driver. A driver that's going left and right in the handicap route to pick up kids where the street is very narrow, where you cannot turn, where the light is longer, where reducing the speed to 25 miles an hour. 25 miles an hour. So this is, guys, very important in the school bus industry, and that's caused a lot of damage in the school bus industry. Reactions of parents. Parents' behaviors in the school bus industry cause damage, cause people suspended, cause people fired in the school bus industry because of vision zero. Vision zero that's already slow you down. Vision zero that's already cause a lot of traffic light, a lot. For you to be on time, you can't. Parents are very arrogant, very disrespectful. Parents use like profane languages, threaten you, and sometimes they even try to throw coffee and spit on you or hit you with a bat or something in the school bus industry. Sometimes they calling on you. They mention certain things you don't even mention to get you fired, to get you suspended. And just now, guys, you know, both of it have a way to suspending people once it's on their contract. It is not on our contract. We're not talking about contract. Our contract do saying that the company we work for cannot suspending us without an hearing. But both of it, this is not both of it doing. It's doing it another way. Without hearing you, without you have an hearing, suspending you. and when they suspended you for 8. So this is what the Vision Zero brought out there, guys. I hope you understand. But the most important thing, the 5th, when you're taking the 5th, that means when you go in front of the manager, when you reach there in front of the manager for something you might do wrong, or something you go for an hearing, you do not talk, you do not say anything if you don't have your rep there. Because anything you might say, it could go against you. That's why when you said, I pled the 5th, I am taking the 5th, that's the same thing, because the 5th Amendment gives you the right to remain silent until you have somebody there. That's why you should never go in front of the manager without your rep, your sharp story. Because you see this more self-incriminations. Self-incrimination. So self-incriminations prohibit being forced to testify against on self. So incrimination, self-incrimination, that's why you have to have somebody to represent you. All the time you go in front of the manager, if the manager asks you a question, you say, sir, I am pleading the 5th. I am taking the 5th, or I will remain silent until my rep is coming. Okay, guys, very important. Guys, I love all of you. Please share the video. The only one thing you could do, share the video for a lot of school bus workers to see that video. It's very important. Escort could get killed. Escort could get killed. How? It's because of the Vision Zero. Vision Zero let you stay in a straight line, to not going on the bike line, and the escort just get up, not even observing. You didn't observing. Open the door and the escort step down, and a motorcycle or bicycle could hit that escort, cause damage, affecting her for so bad. Walking come. Well, the escort, in a case like that, an escort could be severely having broken legs, broken arms, severely injury. The same thing, the Vision Zero is there to protecting life, for people to not getting into an accident or injury. And the same time too, in the school bus industry, if we not be careful, on escort getting off the bus, or on attendants, that's the way they call them now, attendants, by getting off a bus, could get hit by a car, by a bicycle, by a electric bike, and that could cause her going to the hospital or having a severe injury. Guys, we have to be careful. We have to work together. Share those videos, subscribe the video, and telling people about the way we organize ourselves. Today, we could learn about our union, especially about 1181. We could teach ourselves how to manage the school bus industry, how to do your duty every day, how to know about both of it, about the employer. Also, I told you so many times, that's why they're supposed to doing it, our union out there. Bye bye everyone, keep tuning.